Welcome everyone to another edition of the Real Pill channel. I'm your braggadocious yet very humble host, Real Pill channel. Yeah, man, welcome everyone again. Hope everyone's having a good day, have a good week, good month, good year, however you want to look at it. Good life. Men should never be single. What do I mean by that? So many times young boys grow up and become grown males and never take the time to get to know themselves, whether it be childhood traumas of whatever sorts. I'm not even gonna get into it. Whether it be lack of education from friends, family, in the household or in the public education system. The bottom line is a lot of people don't know themselves, but I'm speaking to the men today, strictly the men. Or I should say the grown males, because really the men that apply to this, because if you're a man, you'll see that you already aren't single. So because these young boys grow up not knowing themselves, they grow up believing in external validation.
Instead of living within themselves, outwards into the world, starting their life or beginning their mental process with their own internal validation and giving that out to the world, which is valuable, they live a life where they live from without, inward.
Now listen to the vocabulary. I said they live from without. That sounds like scarcity, because people believe that everything is things on earth is limited and so on and so forth. What's inside of you is infinite. Imagine pulling from a source like that is infinite, as opposed to from without inwards. So because these young boys grow up looking for external validation, a lot of times they look for it from the opposite sex, from girls. And when then they end up falling into that cycle and that trap of trying to impress women, entertain them, then putting them on a pedestal. The solution is help young boys to grow into men and never be single,
would be to have and always have a relationship with yourself.
A lot of people, when I say you got to get to know yourself, to know thyself is to know your God. You don't know what that really means, I don't think. These are some examples just to get your mind going. What I mean to know yourself. Do you consciously know the things that make you uncomfortable? And not only know the things that make you uncomfortable, but know the things or the thought process or the actions you need to do to make yourself be able to tolerate being uncomfortable. Notice I didn't say to get rid of the uncomfortability. I didn't say that. To tolerate it. Besides situations, what actions make you uncomfortable? I just laughed at something. I'll tell you what I laughed at. A chick licking your nipple. That might be uncomfortable to you. Like me, I really be looking like, yo, fuck you doing? But know what makes you uncomfortable? Besides that, what makes you upset? And do you know the things that you need to do to calm yourself down? Now, I don't mean like count to 10 and I gotta walk away for 5 minutes, because if that's the case, then you probably need to seek anger management, because that's obviously you don't have control of your emotions. But what are the things that, again, it's a mindset. You could think of something. Last time I went to, Santa Marta, I had a beautiful big boom that calmed me down. Or I got this such plan. This plan is about to come through finally. Yes, I accomplished that. Boom. So this stress is happening right now that's getting me upset. I gotta remember there's a bigger picture in life. Mind hack. Know yourself. Makes you uncomfortable, makes you upset. What makes you happy? Everything ain't about negative. No, the negatives about you. What makes you happy? What makes you, inspired? Happy to the point, it might be to know yourself. Like you might like gifts. Like we talk about love language. I'm not really into that, but you might like gifts. So how about you buy yourself the gift, or gift yourself something? Sometimes I gift myself a vacation. I accomplish something, you know what, you done earned this right here, boom, we're paying for that. If you don't do it, who will? Plus,
You have to teach people how to spoil you.
if you don't spoil yourself, how will somebody else know how to spoil you? You understand me? What inspires you? Like, truly inspires you, like, makes you wanna, like, go into action. What inspires you to have a second hustle, a side job? What inspires you to work out, get exercise? What inspires you to be quote unquote successful, so by the time you get older in your 50s, 60s, even 70s, you can be generating assets while you're on your rocking chair? That's if you decide to be in a rocking chair, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when I'm 70, I'm still going to be, you know, jet setting, hopping from globe to globe. I mean, excuse me, globe to globe. Speaking of the future, I might be hopping from globe to globe. Anyway, from continent to continent, you know what I'm saying? So those are my thoughts of my future. But honestly, what inspires you? Is it books? Do books inspire you from you reading books? Is it from watching YouTube videos? Is it from going to motivational speakers? Whatever the case may be, find that out about yourself and hone in on that. You may have friends and family that actually inspire you. Get advice from them. Have a sit down, take them out to dinner, lunch, whatever, brunch. Pick their brain. Get inspired. Know yourself though, but it's all about knowing yourself. I know the title is Men Should Never Be Single, but it's really about really getting to know yourself, because it's really all about bringing value. Because once you know yourself, you'll know the things I've said, as far as what makes you uncomfortable and the solutions to that, what makes you upset and the solutions to that, what makes you happy, makes yourself happy, what inspires you, the things, people that make you happy. After that, you'll then be able to recognize, first you'll be able to honor yourself more. How would that show?
You'll have more and or better standards when it comes to the way people treat you and the way women treat you.
Not only will you honor yourself more, you will respect yourself more, because you know what you bring to the table. You know who you are. You're in control of you.
So once you know what you bring to the table, then you'll understand the value that you have. Do you understand? Honor, respect, and value for self. That's the relationship I'm talking about. You need to be in always. It's self.
But you cannot have this relationship with me, myself, and I if you don't take the time out to know yourself, the good and the bad, the hurt, the pain, the joy, the happiness, all that, the whole scope. Hopefully not a one-dimensional person. What I'm saying is discover your other dimensions. Because speaking for myself, man, the more dimensions that I discover about myself, the more and more I realize that I have the ability to conquer this planet if I choose to, in the way that I choose to. You should never be single. You should always have a relationship of honor, value, and respect with yourself. Because in doing so, other people will recognize this, that you have this within, that goes that abundant source again. They'll see that you have this within. And of course, don't be selfish. Express some of that value. Express some of that respect. Give some honor to other people too that have earned it. And then goes back to, like I said in other videos, it's a transactional life. Give and take, give and take. But if you have nothing to give, why they gonna give you value? Why they gonna give you respect? Okay, they're gonna give you decent human respect, but there's levels to all of this. Have a relationship with yourself, fellas. That's probably the best action or mindset that you can have moving forward in your life, because external validation will be as important. Sticks and stone may break my bones type of deal. You understand? And in doing so, you'll be even mentally stronger, because this is what this world really is about. There's physical, But you physical up here. That means you can control yourself. That means you can tell yourself to go to the gym. You can tell yourself to eat right. You can tell yourself how to close that deal. You can tell yourself how to get that promotion, how to get that raise. Your mind, everything is in the mind, man. I say it damn near all my videos. I'm just trying to break it up in the different morsels. Take that with you. Never be single. Have a relationship of honor, value, and respect with yourself, fellas.
It comes through knowing thyself, because to know thyself is to know your God.
RPC. That pool's looking lovely right now. Holla at y'all. Yeah.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.